William?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. All right, have a seat. Okay. William, thanks for coming in today. And can you tell me how you found out about us and about the position that we have?
Yes, I found out in Indeed.com,
Okay.
and I'm a little bit familiar with DuPont because it has something to do with manufacturing chemicals.
Sure. Okay.
So when I saw the advert, I was
Okay.
excited.
Good, good, good. And as far as your work history, I see that you were a science teacher. Is that correct? And then from there, you worked in Cleveland Metropolitan Schools. Let's see here. Now, can you bring me, as far as your experience leading up to today, as far as work experience, can you tell me a little bit about your work experience leading up to today?
Yes.
Other than, the school experience.
It has been mainly in the schools, even though it had to do with schools outside the U.S., but it has mainly been schools.
Okay, okay.
Dealing with science.
Sure.
Teaching in particular.
Any manufacturing in your background at all? You ever worked in a manufacturing environment before?
No, but my first degree is in chemistry, so
Okay.
it's kind of related to what DuPont does.
Okay.
So I feel there's some kind of fit
Okay.
in that.
All right. And how do you feel that your experience and background, how do you feel that would relate to what we do at DuPont?
Okay, being a chemist by training, and with my experience teaching, I also have some training in marketing. Now, I have educational technology to go with that. Now, to be more rooted in technology, I decided to embark on this training. That's the PA software developer.
Okay.
So with this put together, I feel I can take care of software development within DuPont. If it comes to actually understanding what is going on within the processing system, I have some bit of idea about that. And if it involves even the business aspect, my training in marketing equips me to look at situations critically also.
Okay. So let's go to a personal side.
Yes.
Why would DuPont hire you, William, today? Why should we hire you? What would be the advantages of us hiring you today? What would be the advantages of that?
The advantage is that I have a very good background in manufacturing, in the technology that is in production, so to say.
Okay.
And then, right now, by the time I'm done with this course, I will be more firmly rooted in software development. So I'm kind of looking up to a chance of getting entry-level appointment. Would I build on that and improve my skills in software development?
Okay. All right.
Within the DuPont technology system.
Okay. So you are familiar with DuPont and what we do, and you're familiar, you're obviously aware that we're worldwide. Let me ask you this. With your experience with teaching, your experience in chemistry, and your chemistry background, what would be the bridge? What would be the link between that and DuPont manufacturing? Excuse me. What would be the link that you feel that would be the link for you to use your experience in the back, your previous experience?
Yes.
Now, what would be that bridge, the gap there?
The bridge is this. As a software developer, I'm going to take care of software development for the whole organization. And that involves knowing some bit of the manufacturing aspect, some bit of the business aspect, and then even some bit of the training aspect. And I have background in those areas.
Good.
So all I need now is just to have that entry-level opportunity.
Sure.
Then I kind of master the ropes within the DuPont organization. And I think I will.
Any desires to be in management down the road or anything like that?
Yes, when I have had some time in software development, I normally will expect to grow within the IT department. And that will go beyond just software development. It will kind of take care of other aspects of IT in general. And of course, move up.
Okay. In your experience in the past, your work experience in the past, have you ever been in a situation where you had a disagreements with your supervisor or someone that was in a leadership position? And if so, how did you handle that?
Yes, really, it wasn't, there was some, not quite a disagreement, but some kind of misunderstanding. But this was based on the fact that what was expected of me as a teacher was there, but the supervisor didn't quite see it that way.
Okay.
So I needed to, when they did the evaluation, what was given was less than what it's supposed to be. What I mean is that it was not according to what it should have been. So now the evaluation was done, and then after that, I now approached the supervisor, or rather my head of department, and then spoke to him, explained why it was not what he thought it was based on the evaluation. And then I gave some evidences to show that this is what I really meant.
Good, good. Now, let's say that down the road you're in a management position, you have people working for you.
Yes.
What do you feel would be the appropriate amount of times that a person should be able to not show up and not call and still keep their job? What would be the number of times that they can do that and still keep their job?
Well, the first time, maybe there will be some cogent reason for doing that. But the second time, there doesn't seem to be any good reason.
Not to call, not to show up?
Yeah, exactly, not to call, not to show up.
Good. Questions for me?
Yes, I know your company is a worldwide organization. Now, as an entry-level software developer,
Yes.
what does the company expect in order to have, I mean, what do they, you must have had this, people occupying this position before. What was the requirement? What was expected of them to be excellent workers?
Sure. Okay, good. Good question. The biggest thing with DuPont is training. Well, first of all, the biggest thing is safety, but training is imperative. You have to have you have to hit the marks in training, okay? And as I said earlier, those marks have monetary values as well. So there'll be 60, 90, 180-day, 1-year marks that you have to meet, and you have to meet these requirements, and then get certifications as well. Okay. So if a person's career progressing in that manner and doing well, the sky's the limit to what you can do. And they're looking for longevity as well. They're looking for someone that's going to be there indefinitely. They're looking for someone who's going to make this a home and not look at this as a temporary position or just a resume spot, you know what I'm saying? So you can do pretty much, you can go in any direction with your teaching experience. You can go in as far as teaching in your department or teaching outside of your department as well. So DuPont it's wide open, really it is. And they're constantly evolving, changing, making things better. So if you like constant change, if you like fast pace, it's definitely a place to be. Good question. Any other questions?
No, that's all.
Okay. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Okay. Thanks for coming in.